Hey everyone, good Monday morning. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi. Welcome. If you did my 28-day challenge and you wrapped up last week, then this practice is for you. We're going to keep the momentum of the challenge going. And if you didn't do the 28-day challenge, that's okay too. Please jump on your mat and join me for class. We'll begin today in child's pose. Coming onto your mat and coming into your child's pose. You can take your knees wide and extend your hands forward. Let your hips sink back towards your heels. Start to connect with your breath. And if this variation of child's pose doesn't work for you, you can work with your knees together and your arms alongside you, or you can begin in a completely different pose. It's nice to simply feel that we are beginning our practice, beginning to connect to our breath, beginning to create a flow that we can carry with us off our mat and into the rest of our week. Here, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take a big inhale, fill up. And a big exhale, empty out. Once more, breathe in and breathe out. Now, let the rhythm of your breath be your own. You don't have to push it or force it. Instead, you can allow your breath to move really freely and generously in and out of your body, and feel the natural flow of your breath. That's something you can tune into wherever you are, whatever you're doing, the natural flow of your breath. And from child's pose, come on up into your tabletop, hands and knees. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and let's move through a couple of cat-cows. On your inhale, let your belly drop. Lift your heart, your gaze, and your tailbone. Then as you exhale, round your spine. You can tuck your chin into your chest. Feel for lengthening through your arms, more space between your shoulder blades. Then a big inhale. Belly drops. A little bit of a back bend, a heart opener, lifting up. As you exhale, round your spine. Go ahead and move through just a couple more of these in your own time. Feel the flow of your breath. Let that be what inspires the movement, your movement. If you want to add in some side-to-side movement, you can make some C shapes. Really let it feel good for your body right here, right now. Then come on back to your neutral spine. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes under. Come on into your downward facing dog. And if it feels better, come back to a child's pose. When you're in the flow of your breath, I find when I'm in the flow of my breath, the practice is simple. There's less thinking, definitely less worrying, and a whole lot more joy and ease. So I hope that you can find that in your practice, in our practice today. Here in your downward dog, take a big breath in, and a long breath out. And as you breathe here, if you want to add in a little bit of movement, it's still letting the flow of your breath inspire your movement. And coming back to your downward dog, take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. And take another big inhale here. And as you exhale, make your way to the front edge of your mat. Set your feet together or apart and rise to stand. Come up. Let your shoulders roll back. Reach your hands high. Lift your heart. Look up. A big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Here, you can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, sweep high and reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Here, find your halfway lift And let's take a couple of breaths. Hands can be alongside your feet. You can have your hands on your shins, maybe a bend in your knees so that you can lengthen your spine and add in this little lift in your chest and your heart. Take a big breath in, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, come on up to stand, hands high, heart lifts, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale, hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up, your high plank, knees lifted or lowered here. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, forward and halfway down, low push-up, chaturanga. You can drop your knees or come all the way down here. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And just an extra breath or two here, maybe a cobra or a low cobra, but this quality of a back bend, a heart opener, leading with your heart. Take a big inhale, exhale back to your downward facing dog or your child's pose. And when you're in your flow, in your body, in your breath, you really can lead with your heart, whether you're on your mat or off your mat. Take another big inhale here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up as you exhale. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Feel your breath. Feel your body. And really, let your breath inspire your practice. Right? You can be the inspiration for your practice today because you are here, right now, doing something to feel good and feel better, raise your vibration. And that benefits all of us. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Once more, big inhale, exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to your mat, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a breath in, downward dog, breath out. Here, step your right foot to your right thumb, come on up to your warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Set your feet. Reach your hands high or work with your hands at your heart. You can set your gaze once you come up. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. And soften your shoulders a bit, especially if you have your hands up. Take another deep inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Step your left foot forward now. Warrior one. One step, maybe a couple of steps to find your warrior one. Feeling your breath, letting your breath and your practice and your intention awaken your energy. So you have energy and vitality as you flow through your day and flow through your week. Dipping into your front knee tracks over your front ankle. Feel your back foot on your mat. Feel if you can lift and lengthen through your back leg. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Take a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more big breath in here, fill up, exhale lightly, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, put a big bend in your knees. Let your heart lift. So physically, lift your chest, and your hands can be high, or you can have your hands at your heart or your hips. But energetically, feel where you are, what you're doing, and let your heart lift. Feel good. Feel a little bit lighter, stronger, more grounded in your strength and in your power. Take a really big inhale here. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Spin your back foot flat. Come on up. Now add in your warrior two. A little more space between your feet here. Bending into your front knee. Lengthening through your back leg. Feel if you can Reach your arms front to back. Breathe right to the tips of your fingers. Big inhale. Big exhale. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Now keep the bend in your front knee, palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Your left hand can land on your back leg. Maybe it comes across your low back or even around to the top of your right thigh. Let where you land your hand work for you. Let where you land your feet work for you. Let this whole practice work for you. Take a really big inhale. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out to your warrior two. So you've been in your warrior two on the other side. Here you are on this side. Can you feel this side? This breath. You're in the flow, but at the same time, the balance of just this moment of this inhale and this moment of this exhale. Right? So present, grounded, in your center, and at ease. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. You might soften your shoulders a bit. Feel the crown of your head reaching up to the sky. Spin your palms up. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Again, find a place for your right hand here. Grounding down through your back foot, lifting up through your back leg. As you dip into your front knee, maybe there's a little more space to lift and lengthen through your left side body. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a full inhale. And a full exhale. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Come on up. Lift and reach. Draw your hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Set one foot as your standing foot. And come out into your tree pose. Set your standing foot. Set your gaze. You don't have to rush into it. Find a place for your lifted foot. It can be low against your ankle. You can catch it, bring a little higher on your leg. You can bring your hands back to your heart or take your hands up overhead. And if you come out of the pose, if you fall out of the pose, if you're wobbly, unsteady, really let that be part of your practice. Can you stay with the flow of your breath? So that even if you lose your physical balance, you still have this beautiful balanced flow, this beautiful balanced energy that you're cultivating within you. And you can carry that off your mat with you as well. Take another deep breath in here, and then gently release, and set up your tree pose on the other side. Pause for a moment. Set your standing foot. Set your gaze. And then feel it out on this side. It might be similar to the other side. It might be different than the other side. And you can notice if in your head you're attached to making it like the other side. Feel where you are. Feel grounded. Feel supported. Feel your breath. Big breath in. And a long breath out. And take a deep inhale. And a big exhale. Take one more deep breath in here. And then release your lifted foot, 2 feet come to your mat. Take your hands high, a big inhale, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up as you exhale. Upward dog. Take a breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a full inhale here. And a long exhale. Now bring your knees to your mat. Sit back over your heels. Come onto your back and set up for your bridge pose. Set your feet flat and about hips width distance. Take a big breath in and lift your hips up. Lift your hips but also lifting your heart. So physically, your hips, your chest lift. Energetically, lifting your heart, opening your heart, raising your vibration, raising our vibration. Enjoying this flow of your breath, the flow of this practice. Enjoying this moment of the flow. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. And take one more deep breath in here. And then gently come on down. Lie on your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees to the sides, Supta Baddha Konasana. You can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly if you like, or hands alongside you. Take a deep breath in. And a long exhale. And we'll move right from here into Shavasana. So you can stay right here. If you want to add in a twist, take a different leg variation, you can. Maybe legs out or up. And still feel the flow of your breath. And at the same time, feel that you're grounded, supported. Feel everything that you have done. And that's what you're integrating into your whole being, everything that you've just done. So when you do step off your mat, you can take this flow, this sense of flow with you. Here, take another deep breath in. And a long breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Just bringing some movement back to your body. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side. And make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. Here you can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me for this Monday morning flow. And if you did the 28-day challenge, thank you so much for joining me for that too. If you did the 28-day challenge with me, I hope that it gave you a foundation for consistency, right? A routine for your practice. And more than anything else, I hope that it just helps you to feel better, just like today. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Please, if you enjoyed this practice, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and like the video. You can also check out my Patreon page. I'm the Bent Yogi there, and I offer some cool, exclusive content to my patrons. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you on your mat.